ladies and gentlemen, world-famous kitchen star Henry from Henry's Kitchen.
Are you there?
Yes.
I was typing.
Hi.
I want to get on your channel. How's it going?
Hello. We're chilling, Henry.
Do you see me okay?
Yes, you look great. I love the apron.
Awesome. My name is Henry Phillips, and I am the sole owner and proprietor of Henry's Kitchen, which is a kitchen tutorial series that I run out of my kitchen. It used to be out of my bachelor apartment that was right in the middle of the city, and it was very quaint and from the 1920s and stuff, but I've since moved into a little bit more of a bourgeois situation because of all the money that I've made from cooking.
Wow.
I'm kidding. I didn't make the money from cooking. I made it from a regular job. But so anyway, I've been cooking for probably about 10 years now, and I've been teaching it for even longer.
Wow.
A lot of people think that, oh, you see someone cooking, I could do that. You can't. It's extremely difficult, and if it were easy, then everybody would be doing it, right?
What are some of your crown achievements in your cooking career so far, would you say?
I have some masterclass episodes out there on YouTube. The tarte tatin, which is the most difficult. Do you know what that is?
No.
The tarte tatin is an apple pie, basically, but it was discovered by two nuns. And what they did was, while they were cooking, they fucked up their apple pie. So it was upside down, but then they all tasted it, and they were like, you know what? This actually tastes better. But one of the more basic dishes is the one that I want to teach you today.
Right.
It's an American made sandwich. It's actually pronounced sandwich. If you look at the spelling of the word, it's got a little H in there, so I try to make sure that I always...
Are you sure about that?
The sandwich, invented by someone named the Earl of Sandwich, who apparently used to play poker, and he would have his assistant put items in between two pieces of bread so that he could hold his cards with one hand and then eat with the other one. So he was what we call an asshole, I guess. But
I have not heard that story before.
But now the sandwich has been popular for a few years. However, the peanut butter and jelly sandwich, or how it was originally referred to, the peanut paste and jam sandwich, which I'll be making more the original version of it. As a matter of fact, I've got this from Wikipedia here. I like to run through a little bit of the history here.
Okay, definitely, go for it.
The forerunner of the peanut butter we know today was first brought to light sometime during the Dr. Ambrose, when a St. Louis physician made a peanut paste for geriatric patients. Around the same time, Dr. John Harvey Kellogg was the first to patent a process for peanut butter. Was first announced at the 1893 Chicago World's Fair. In 1904, Dr. Straub got a food company, and they took it to the St. Louis World Fair, where it became so popular that people started eating it.
Okay.
So it's not very much different from the way new foods get discovered today. And have you guys heard of the peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
What do you mean? Like,
is it popular in Europe, for example?
Oh, you see that and hear it in pop culture and in TV shows. It's not really something
very interesting.
That common to make, but I've definitely tried it and I do like it. But I think it's mostly an American thing.
Food can be a very bonding situation. One time I was at a Burger King. Do you guys have Burger King there?
We do, yeah.
It's in America. It's considered sort of a, what would you call it? Like a high-end sort of a restaurant situation. But it's a fast food place. It's like McDonald's, but you have to dress up in order to go there, or you'd like to dress up because you don't want to look like a slob at Burger King.
Will this be your take on the sandwich? Or is it, are you following a recipe made from someone?
This is pretty standard. I do have a recipe here from Wikipedia, but it's pretty standard. I'll start by saying a couple of things to people out there. Are you ready to get started? You have all your stuff?
One moment. You got the recipe off of Wikipedia?
Yes.
Is that your go-to?
Which is actually an incredible source. Now, you can't believe everything that you see on Wikipedia, but usually if it's been on there longer than a couple of days, usually you can assume that this is correct.
I'm getting a few notes, by the way, on my bread. I don't know if you see it. This is the only bread I got, and apparently, did I fuck up?
Yeah, it looks a little bit symmetrical, which is problematic. You can see what I have here. I have
whatever's on the left sort of looks like a hot dog bun, Henry.
Yes, and that's not completely intentional. I'm going to be honest with you. I know that we had planned this for a little while, but I actually was out of bread, and
so that's an
actual
hot dog bun.
Yes, this is a hot dog bun, and then this is the last piece of bread that I had.
If I look all of this up, Henry, will Wikipedia agree with me on all of this stuff?
I hope so. I like Wikipedia, but they are not always correct. Remember, there's users that input that stuff. So, it's a very complicated system. And it also varies from country to country, I've found. And I mean, obviously, I'm not expecting everybody to be as experienced as I am.
No, that is true. You are the master star chef, after all.
Yeah. What we're going to do now is we're going to start with the peanut butter. And if you don't pre-soften it, you're going to find that it's almost impossible to spread, and you might end up putting a tear into your bread that way. But it's okay if you don't have a stove or anything nearby or a microwave. But I'll just tell you that I have all these tools at my disposal because I do it professionally. But and you can see that's very soft. So just start spreading your peanut butter onto your bread. Two solutions. One, you use two knives, one for the peanut butter, one for the jelly.
Right.
And have two clean knives. Not a good idea because you're washing two dishes. You're also wasting water that it takes to wash the knife. So there's problems there.
Okay.
But the better solution is this, and this is what I'm going to show you right now, and this is what would not have worked if we were using jelly. Take your other piece of bread.
Okay.
And just go like this. You wipe off the excess peanut butter on that other piece of bread. Now you have a perfectly clean knife that's ready to be dipped into.
Why do I have to go peanut butter first?
It doesn't work with jelly. If you were to do the exact same thing and do the jelly here, you'd have jelly all over the place. It doesn't. Peanut butter sticks. I'm gonna say right now there is no such thing as a dumb question.
Okay.
Except the question of why don't you do the jelly first? That's the only dumb question that I've ever heard. But and there might be other ones, but that's okay. You're learning. You're a student and you're learning.
Okay.
And it's important to be encouraged to ask dumb questions. Okay, so now we're gonna start dipping into our jelly. I'm sure that they probably, if you order a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, they probably will use two separate knives, one for each, because they have a lot of money. And let's try to pick up the pace here. I don't want to depress everybody here.
Okay.
So we've got our jelly, we've got our clean knife, and now we're just going to simply start spreading our jelly, similar to the way that we did with our peanut butter, but you'll notice that this is going to be a lot more messy. And can you imagine trying to wipe your fork clean, or your knife clean with the jelly situation like this? It would just literally be all over the place as well.
If you were a jelly, which jelly would you be?
That's an amazing question.
Thank you.
I would probably be orange marmalade.
Okay, interesting.
And there's not even a specific reason for that.
Do you have anything as a 51-year-old man? Yeah, that's the jelly. That's the jelly.
Sorry, I thought that was my coffee. That was dumb. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
One more time. Okay, are you ready for the most difficult part?
Yeah, I'm a bit nervous, but I'm ready.
Okay. So this part is extremely difficult, and I want to let people know out there, I'm going to obviously be able to do it because I've been doing it for years, and it's not going to be difficult for me. But if you feel the least bit uncomfortable doing this part, maybe just take a step back and maybe practice with some blank pieces of bread. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these two breads that each of them have their own respective sauces on them, and I'm going to put them together. But I have to do it in such a way that it's very, very fast, because otherwise everything's going to drip. So here we go. And I always get a little bit nervous. But you know what I used to do is I used to just practice in front of the mirror with two blank pieces of bread and then just put them together. And that way you feel more comfortable going in. All right.
I'm ready.
Right. Okay, here we go.
Good luck. Wow.
I don't think any. Yeah.
I saw no spillage. I saw
Excellent.
none.
Yeah. See, that's what it is. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You've got them matched up, so the shapes will match, and that's a very important part of it too.
Right.
So, this is the kind of thing you just got to jump in and do it, but do it fast. It's weird, huh?
What do I do now?
Okay.
I am curious to try out this sandwich, everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm about to try this thing.
I'm gonna eat mine as well.
Okay. I can really feel the peanut. I can feel the peanut paste.
Oh, good. And you've got the crunchy kind, so that's gonna add a whole different texture.
Now, would you recommend this to someone with, let's say, peanut allergy?
Yeah, I think I probably would. I think that the body is made of muscles. They get stronger every time they're used. So when you think about all the muscles that are being used when you're having an allergic reaction, those muscles are getting stronger and stronger. But I'm not a scientist, so don't, or a doctor, so don't take my advice on medical things. You should always consult your doctor.
Words to live by. Where can people follow you and find you if they want to check out more of your cooking?
I think the YouTube channel is best. If you go to YouTube, Henlips is my username on YouTube. Just Henlips, not the Henlips one. And if you just put in Henry's Kitchen in YouTube, it'll usually be one of the first ones that'll come up. Maybe Henry's Kitchen. You just put Henlips, and I also have various other things. I've experimented with music and film